Hello friend, good morning. So today we discuss the next question. We discuss exercise 3.3 at second question. Now we discuss second question of third question. So what's in third question? What's in third question? In third question say, just wait, I open PDF. So in third question say, third question make a draw a figure coordinator, okay, polygon. So here draw one line, here draw one line. So say angle y, angle x, angle 30 degree, angle here 90. Okay, so angle here z. So here angle z. So here third question. Okay. So what says find x, y, z. Okay. So find x, y, z. So here we easily understand if we make a large figure. Okay. Draw large figure without not understand. So one by one understand here. So draw here 90 degree. Here draw 90 degree. Okay. Yes, 90 degree. So what we do 90 degree here x, so we understand easily if here 90 degree it's also 90 degree. Okay, alternate angle. So here 90 degree, that means x is equals to 90 degree. Okay, 90 degree, here is 30 degree. So we know that easily summation of triangle is 180 degree. So here you can write summation of triangle angle is equals to 180 degree. So 180 degree 90 plus 30 plus y is equals to 180 degree. So here y is equals to 180 minus 90 on 30 is 120. So here y is equals to 60 degree. Okay, so y is equals to 60 degree. Now we find z. How we find z? Here given z. Here y given 60 degree. So we know that by alternate angle z is equals to also 60 degree. Z is alternate of y. Okay, z is alternate of y. So what we written here? Z is alternate angle of y. So angle y is equals to angle z. That means 60 degree z. So here written angle z is equals to 60 degree. So from here you find angle x is equals to 90 degree, angle y is equals to 60 degree, and angle z is equals to also 60 degree. So first you written in your copy, then you understand next question. Angle find is not difficult. If you understand one by one, then it's not difficult for you. You find any angle, okay? From quadrilateral you find any angle. If given one side, then say information like alternate angle, adjacent angle, then opposite angle. In parallelogram we understand easily opposite angle are also equal, alternate angle is also equal, and adjacent equal is 180 minus that angle. So by this we find easily angle of quadrilateral. So now you understand next question. What say next question? Next question, draw one quadrilateral, then given one angle, find from this angle 2 or 3 angles. Okay. So first draw fourth figure. Okay, so here written '80 degree. and here is z, x and y. Okay, so you understand. So what we saw here, what find first, 80 degree given, here z is, here y, first we find in parallelogram opposite angle are equal. Okay, so we written easily here, we know that in parallelogram opposite angle are equal. By property we understood in example, opposite angle of parallelogram is equal. So opposite angle first we given name, okay, in figure A, B, C, D. So angle B is equals to angle D. So angle B is 80 degree. So that means we find angle Y. Angle D is Y given. So angle Y find 80 degree. Okay, so by opposite angle we find y. So now we find this angle, so we know that A is adjacent of B. So what we written here, angle A is adjacent of angle B. So first what written, and we know that angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 degree. So what we written, angle B is given 80 degree, so angle A is x degree. So x plus 80 is equals to 180. So here x की value 180 minus 80, that is 100. So x is equals to 100 degree. Okay. Now we find z. Okay. So we saw easily here angle B is, here we can written E. So now we saw easily angle B is alternate of angle E. So here written angle B is, so for angle B is alternate angle. If you written in word, then it's good for your exam, your question. Okay, answer. Its effect on your answer. So alternate angle B is alternate angle of angle E. So we know that by parallelogram angle B is equals to angle E. So here B is equals to 80 degree. So here written Z is equals to 80 degree. So here whose property follow are like parallelogram opposite angle are equal, adjacent and alternate. So we find x, y, z. Okay, so first written, then we understand. Given one angle, find many angle. So you easily find. If you know our property, then you easily find. One question, last question, fifth is given, draw diagram and given two angle. Okay, so now we understand how we find. If you saw video, then you understand, na? Otherwise how you understand? It's I think I want to some student help who is not effort coaching, so I want help understand easily, because it's important for your competitive exam. All thing given in your high class. So if you understand in a small 8th, 9th, 10th class, then you understand in a class like graduation math, you understand easily. So here fifth question is given. First we draw figure, fifth question. So here written, make big figure. Okay, so here y 112 degree. Okay, so here draw one diagonal. So here written it's 40 degree, here is z and here is x. Okay, so how we find? Now one by one we understand. 112 degree. So first what we given? Here take name, okay? Written name. So what we written? Given name of figure A, B, C, D. So here we shall easily understand given angle B and half given angle 40 degree of A. So what we understand, angle B is opposite of angle D. So here written easily angle B is opposite angle of angle D. Then by property angle B is equals to angle D. So by property parallelogram opposite side are equal. Angle B is equals to angle D. So angle B is 112. So angle B and angle D is given Y. So Y is equals to 112 degree. Okay. So we find Y. Then now find we Z and X. So easily we saw angle B is adjacent angle of angle A. Or you can say that angle A is adjacent angle of angle B. That means angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 degree. Okay. So here written angle A and angle B are adjacent angle. Then by property angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 degree. Okay. So here angle A is given 40 plus Z. Angle B is given 112. From here we find Z. So here 40 plus Z plus 112 is equals to 180 degree. So how we find Z? Take Z 180 degree. No, first we add. So 40 plus 112 is 2 415 152 180. Okay. So now we find 180 minus 152, that is 10 to 8 and 28. So here from here we find angle Z is equals to 28 degree. Okay. If we find angle Z is equals to 28 degree, that means alternate of angle X also. So angle Z and angle X is alternate angle. So here you can retain angle Z, only Z. Z and S are alternate angle. Alternate angle. So from here angle Z is equals to X. So Z is equals to 28. So X is equals to also 28. So now we find easily here X, Y, Z angle. Okay. You apply property, then you easily find all things. So first you written, then understand. Next question. Okay, then for solving question, first you remember one by one all property. If you know all property, then you apply in your question, easily find answer. Otherwise you don't understand how solve this question. So now we understand third question. Okay. What's in third question? Can a quadrilateral ABCD be a parallelogram if, says third question. Can a quadrilateral ABCD, okay? So say कि a parallelogram angle D plus angle B. In first say angle D and angle B is 180 degree. So now by figure we understand angle B is opposite of angle D. Okay. If we change here name like A B, here we can written D C. Okay. It's two figure possible. A B C D and A B C D. So A B C D. Okay. From this figure you understand angle B plus angle D is equals to 180 degree. But from here that's opposite angle. That means angle B and angle D is equals here. Okay. So by this figure we easily understand angle B plus angle D is equals to 180 degree, because angle B and angle D are adjacent angle. Adjacent angle. But by this figure we saw here angle B and angle D are opposite angle. So here angle B is equals to angle D. Angle D. So here opposite angle. So it can but not always. So in your answer you can retain it can. Okay, it can but not always, because it depend on your figure, how you given your name of your figure. So you understand. So in answer you can retain by two figure you understand. From this figure it's not possible, from this figure it's possible. So from one figure it's make adjacent, from next figure it's make opposite. So you can retain in your answer it's possible but not always. If you draw two figure, they understand, then it's better for you. So next question say AB is equals to DC is equals to 8 centimeter. Written, okay. What say in second question? First write, then understand. Okay. Now we understand next question. So in second question say we draw figure. Okay. I remove here. Sorry for that, but it's draw figure. So here say A, B, C, D parallelogram. So second question say AB is equals to DC. That means AB is equals to DC. So here AB is equals to DC is 8 centimeter, and AD is equals to 4 centimeter. BC is equals to 4.4 centimeter. So we know that from parallelogram opposite side are equal. Okay. So here we can say easily here if you put side given, so here 8 centimeter, here 8 centimeter, 8 centimeter, 8 centimeter, and AD is 4, here 4.1. That's not possible in parallelogram, because parallelogram are say in property say opposite side are equal of parallelogram. So here we saw easily here 4 given, here 4.4 given. So you can retain in your answer in parallelogram opposite side are equal, but according to question AD not equal to BC. That's not following parallelogram. Okay. So for this reason not following parallelogram. So we understand third question of second question. So understand how is whose thing following parallelogram or not. So we understand here opposite angle and opposite side are equal in parallelogram, but from these questions you retain easily AD not equal to BC. So first write So in third question what say? Angle A, B, C, D. So third question say angle A is equals to 70 degree. Okay, so angle A is equals to 70 degree. Angle C is equals to 65 degree. You easily saw here A and C are opposite angle. So angle A is equals to angle C. But by this figure, you easily saw angle A not equal to angle C, which not follow in parallelogram. So what we written here? Angle A in parallelogram. In parallelogram, angle opposite angle are equal. Opposite angle are equal. That means A angle is equals to angle C, angle B is equals to angle D. But according to given data, angle A is equals to 70 degree and angle C is equals to 65 degree. That's angle A not equal to angle C, which not following parallelogram. See, so in tuition, if you draw figure, you understood easily how is not follow. So in your answer, so it's affect your answer. Okay, so we can easily say here first make the figure, then understand how one by one how is possible, how is not possible in parallelogram according to their property. So write in your copy. So today end here. Okay, so we'll discuss next question in next video. Okay, thanks for watching.